Good morning. This is a summary from Chapter 3, Curriculum Planning, a multilevel multisector project from Development Curriculum book of Peter F. Oliva and William Gordon. Some of the more dynamic school systems maintain a lively pace of curriculum decisions, making and are continuously affecting change in the curriculum as a result of these decisions, simultaneously development. But it is unlikely similar curriculum development in different school systems may unfold at the same time by prior change. This situation resembles that two scientific researchers who find within days of each other a cure for a disease plaguing humankind. It is more likely that our country's efficient system of transportation and communication can be pointed to as principal reasons for Cuban curriculum development. But what is important to the students and practitioners in curriculum planning is to understand that process for affecting change are in operation. And this process extends beyond the classroom, the school, even the school district. The levels of curriculum planning are the classroom level, the school level, the district level, the state level, and the regional level, and the national level, and international level. Importance of curriculum levels is that curriculum planning usually begins in the classroom. It may start at whatever level curriculum workers feel a need to initiate change. The concept of levels of planning is valid and useful. Sectors of planning. The concept of sector eliminates the hierarchical and sequence problem of the step model and says simple that curriculum goes on in 8 sectors: the classroom, the team, grade, department, the individual school, the school district, state, the region, the nation, and world. Each level performs distinct curriculum efforts, has its own organizational process for making curriculum decisions. An examination of some of the curriculum responsibilities at the classroom level reveals that the individual teacher has a rather large task cut out from here on there. Curriculum implementation is equated by some curriculum experts with instruction. Some hold the view that curriculum implementation does not start until the teacher interacts with the students. The author of this book will include in this concept the final stage of curriculum planning or design when the nitty-gritty decisions are made about how programs will be put into operation and how instruction will be designed and presented. Teachers carry out many activities in curriculum design. Teachers are equipped at classroom level when they work on every topic of the classroom. Teachers have the responsibility of evaluating both the curriculum and instruction. Evaluating instruction is evaluating curriculum implementation. Curriculum implementation is the assessment of programs, process, and curriculum products material, not human. Instructional evaluation is the assessment of a student achievement before, during, and at the end of instruction. In sum, curriculum planning and development are complex and demanding responsibilities of the teachers. It is at the team grade development level that curriculum leadership begins to merge with leaders coming to be distinguished from priorities. To enable the decision-making process to become more efficient, curriculum leaders either emerge or need to be designed. The institution must provide some mechanisms whereby the curriculum is articulated and integrated. Current administrative philosophy promotes an approach to school administration known generally as school-based or SAC-based management, in which authority is decentralized. Several writers have identified the individual school as the primary locus for curriculum change. About the constituencies of the school, Jack R. Myers says that all who are affected by curriculum development and change must have a genuine opportunity to participate in the process. Patterns of organization for curriculum development at school level maintain the customary line and staff relationship that exists at the team grade department level and at the school district level. Integrate collaborative models appear the most democratic, but it would be wrong to conclude that it is therefore the most efficient. The school curriculum committee or council must articulate its work with the curriculum development effort at the classroom and team grade department level and in effect coordinate the work of lower levels. Decentralized initiatives, as far as the evidence is concerned, are not very much better than centralized reforms. None of the previously discussed levels can work isolated units. Their efforts must be coordinated among themselves and with the central district office. Curriculum planning on a district-wide level is often conducted through the district curriculum council, composed of teachers, administrators, supervisors, laypersons, and in some cases, students. Patterns of organizational the school district level increase in complexity as the size of the school district increases. Organizational patterns are but the models that reflect the work of curriculum development. We might visualize the sequence for decisions making by curriculum groups at the various levels within a school system in the form of ways starting in the individual teacher's classroom and terminating with the district curriculum council. We should classify the state as sector rather than a level. The state holds primary power over education. The professional channel for curriculum development under the age of the state in the school people from the various districts of the state. The State Department of Education exercises direct responsibility of the curriculum of the school states. The state professional organization provides in a less formal way opportunities for curriculum planning and consideration of curriculum problems. The channel outside of education are other departments of the executive branch, the state legislature, and the state judicial branch. When curriculum planners leave the state level and more onto the broader sense, they work in a quite different context, and those are working in sectors beyond the state. And those sectors which belongs beyond the state are the regional sector and the national sector. Federal funding permits numerous communities to carry out curriculum projects that the U.S. Congress deems significant. The Professional Education Association offers opportunities for educators to to engage in curriculum deliberations. In summary, curriculum planning is viewed as occurring on 5 levels: classroom, team, grade, department, individual school, school district, and state. Each level, in ascending order, exercises authority over label below it. In addition, planning takes place in regional, national, and world sectors. This chapter have discussed a variety of organizational patterns for carrying out curriculum activities in the individual school and school district. Forces outside the school also influence curriculum decision making. Curriculum development is perceived as a multi-level, multi-sector process and as a collaborative effort. Thank you very much. Kelsy Matos.